Alright, what's up guys? I'm back for another Steelbook unboxing video, and today we are looking at Resident Evil. Welcome to Raccoon City. Now this movie I saw in theaters with my wife, and I have to say, as a huge fan of the video games, I've been playing them all my life. I grew up with, the early games and all that. Uh, it was disappointing. And I think mostly the thing is about this movie is it's just wasted potential. And I think this is why it hurts even more, is because it's because of the potential. Really, if I'm being honest, they say one of the best films in the entire Resident Evil franchise. And I would argue that it is the best, because honestly, say what you will about the Mila Jovovich movies, but they pretty much had nothing to do with Resident Evil, It was kind of its own thing. Paul Anderson kind of did its own thing. And this is what hurts so much about this movie, is because there's so much of the games in there. I love the finish. Soft, matte finish. No fingerprints on this. This is cool. But yeah, it just really hurts because it could have been amazing. It could have been so much more. And, you look at the set pieces, you look at the Raccoon City Police Department, you look at, there's so much love it feels for the games in here. Yet at the same time, there's also so much, it feels like disrespect. It's just kind of sad and very, so here's the 4K. But yeah, ultimately, it's just so disappointing. This movie could have been so much more. I can appreciate, some of the stuff they did in here, but I think combining, Resident Evil 1 and 2, the first two games, that was a pretty bad idea. Maybe 0 and 1 could have been together, and then 2 and 3, sorry guys, I'm feeling a little sick. 2 and 3 would have been perfect to go together, Jesus, why did he make so hard to get out? The Blu-ray. I just want to show you the artwork behind. But yeah, combining 1 and 0 was just so... 1 and 2 was just so weird and not a great idea. Looks like we have some sort of art cards here. I'm going to try to show this to you guys. Okay, give me a second. First, I'll finish showing you the Steelbook, which this is what it looks like. A little blood splatter on the inside. Nothing much, nothing too crazy or fancy. Yeah, so just overall kind of disappointing. The casting, I'd say Chris and Claire look fine. Wesker's okay too. But Leon and Jill, some seriously like weird miscast here. And yeah, so it's hard to feel like, on one hand, there's some love for the franchise in here, it seems. But on the other, it's just so... I don't know what happened. I don't know. Which is really a shame, because it seems like whoever was directing it clearly had some love for the games. There's some stuff in here, like the Lisa Trevor stuff. I never expected to see that in a live-action Resident Evil game, I was just so surprised by that. And unfortunately, there's just weird stuff in here. Like having Chris and Claire grow up in the orphanage. They took a lot from the Resident Evil 2 remake here, the aesthetics of that a lot. And so I feel that's why they had to try and have the orphanage. It was just weird. I'll have to, I'll give it another shot eventually. But overall, it was kind of disappointing. So I'm going to show you these cards here. And that's what sucks so much, is like I said, they had cool locations, the manor, the police department, there were cool stuff in here. And now that, by the end of the movie, Raccoon City is destroyed, they've completely skipped over the third game. They skipped the whole Nemesis stuff. Liquor's cool. And, so it's kind of like, well, okay, maybe they didn't want to do the Nemesis stuff. Paul Anderson already did it in his Resident Evil movies. I don't know. It's just weird. And if they want to do a sequel from here on out, I just don't know what they would do. it's strange. Like, I heard they might want to do Resident Evil 4 with Leon, but I think we can all agree that this is not our Leon. I don't think we want to see a Resident Evil 4 with that guy, unfortunately. Nothing against the actor himself, but he was miscast. And, you know, Leon's portrayal too in this movie, yes, he's supposed to be a rookie cop, but he's not supposed to be an idiot like that. You know, it's just, yeah, it was a bit of a shame, honestly. So this video is getting a little long, guys. I'm going to stop talking so much. I just wanted to show you the Steelbook and everything. But if you've seen the movie, let me know what you thought about it. I was pretty disappointed. It's funny because I saw it in theaters with my wife, and she really enjoyed it. She was like, "Oh, it's so much better than the Mila Jovovich," and I'm like, "Yeah, of course it's better, but just because it's better, it doesn't mean it's a good movie, unfortunately, as far as I'm concerned." So, anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. I'm just gonna move on to something else. Take care, guys. Let me know if you've seen the movie, what you thought about it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys very soon for another Steelbook unboxing video or something else horror related. All right, guys, take care, and as always, peace.